Okay, so in the studio today, this is, first of all, I'm thankful to have this place. This is something.
Yeah, this is great, Joe.
And if Chad has kept pushing, says he just bought a place down the street. So it's like, hey, did you make that decision yet? Did you make that decision yet?
Time to do it, man.
Time to do it. So
Yep.
I did.
I love it.
And I'm thankful. And
It's come a long way.
it
Just
has in a
weeks.
month. Yeah, less than a month.
Has it been? Okay, I was going to say, has it been a
Not
month
even.
yet? So
I think the 16th of October maybe 17th. So it was 1 month.
okay,
A little over a month.
About a month there.
Yeah. So we did good. We got
Yeah.
downstairs painted,
Yep. Painted.
trimmed up, got
Some
the door
furniture.
fixed, got furniture.
Trees up.
Yeah.
Tree's pretty.
Tree's pretty. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
it's
Thank
very,
you.
very warm. Inviting this time of year.
That's the first time we've had a tree in a studio since 2016.
Really?
Downtown, yeah. First year on Market Avenue.
Okay.
But it's getting there.
I'm surprised by that.
I know.
I thought you were a festive guy.
You know what? I used to be. It's just life gets in the way, man.
Yeah, I
you
know.
don't have kids. It's
I get it, yeah. I don't have kids, no.
Yeah, it's a little different, you know.
Nieces, nephews, no kids, so yeah.
My girlfriend has 3 daughters, and that's different. But you know, they're older now too, so it's not like little kids would be something. You know, it's like
Yeah. That's a lot of energy spent.
Oh my God.
You know, a lot of chasing them around and making sure stuff doesn't get spilled or
I always tell her I would never spoil my kids, and she looked at me. She goes, "Oh, you're full of you know what?"
Oh yeah.
Because I see what you.
Yeah, I would have the hardest time. I couldn't say no. It'd be
I know.
tough.
I know, but
It'd be tough.
well, Chad is a wonderful realtor here in Stark County, and he's a good friend, and he has a beautiful, cool truck with ducks on it. People get a kick out of that.
They sure do. The duck truck.
The duck truck.
The duck
It's got
truck.
his face plastered on it too.
Got my face on it. Ducks on the side, so
It's about 4 miles of the gallon.
yeah, at least. Yeah, all the diesel fumes you can stand send to the cab. So
It is a treat driving that because I did get to use it to. He let me use it to move the studio, and it worked out really well. That holds a lot of stuff.
it works. It's a big truck. I think it's like 16 and a half feet.
It's like a U-Haul, wasn't it? Was it you?
It had to have been, yeah, because it's got that like mother's attic or whatever they call it, the mom's attic thing. Yeah, I mean, you can pack a ton of stuff in there. So it's old, it's rusty.
You can't tell by the wrap. The wrap looks great.
Thanks. Yeah, the wrap does look good. I feel like it's good from far from good. The closer you get to it, the more you're like, oh man, this thing is 25 years old or whatever.
It's like when I go into some of these houses that are flipped.
Yeah.
Some of them are absolutely beautiful, and some of them are like lipstick on a pig, as they say. So it's just, I get it.
Well,
but it works.
Yeah, and with that too, I'm hoping with the flips, man. I'm hoping that gray area the gray era is coming to an end. All the gray and the whites and
Oh, it's terrible. It's easy.
Yeah, it is easy. Well, it's because Lowe's and Home Depot sell it, right off the floor, so you can walk in and it's cheap. It's life-proof, a lot of it. But it's. Now,
I like these colors. Like it's green. It's a little warming back here. It's got.
I like it a lot. Yeah, the furniture, the orange, and it was a teal maybe.
Yeah, like a teal.
I really like the combination. It goes very well together.
Thank you.
Got this cool, funky desk or.
These are from Bob's
thing.
Furniture, Wayfair,
Yeah.
Temu, and the lamp is from Bob's.
Temu. Got to give a shout out to Temu.
Yeah, I give Temu. Yeah, Temu.
Love Temu, man.
It's fun. That's a cool company. A lot of it's quick too.
It is, yeah.
Quick delivery.
They're kind of like Amazon a little bit. They do the local delivery, or you have to wait 3 months for it to come by and ship.
I love it when it says coming by ship or
one or the
boat.
other.
Yeah, I got this. This rug came from there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool rug.
Yeah, I think it works. It really ties the room together. So
Yeah, so
I like the colors.
It's there. I got to get more furniture as the time goes on, but
Yeah.
just we got a lot done in a month, and I'm very thankful for that. And
You got some, what other big plans you got for the space? What are you working on next?
what am I going to do? The upstairs it is furnished.
Yeah.
So the guy left it furnished. It was a rental. They actually made that into a rental, and the staircase was over there.
Yeah.
And you could tell they put the door there and that. And I mean, it's okay, but
Was
I
it
like
2
to-
bed, 3 bed?
3 beds up there.
3 bed up there? Nice.
And so there's no kitchen down here. Obviously, there's a couple fake walls, and I think that was added on. But
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, I want to do the exterior. I want to do the porch. I want to redo the porch floor.
Okay.
I was going to sand that,
Yeah.
rent a sander, because that wood looks beautiful.
Sure.
I mean, it looks like it's got like 5 coats of paint on it.
Yeah.
But I'm
sure,
running
yeah.
out, we're in Ohio, so it is, November, 18th or 19th?
Yeah, it's cold out. It's
Yeah,
wet.
and you can't really do any kind of staining or painting.
Yeah.
So I don't want to wreck the wood.
Yep. Gotta
And
wait
it-
till spring.
I want to redo the deck or take it down that walkway.
Yeah.
Get that
Yeah,
out
I
of
remember
there.
you saying that. Yep.
Get a nice cement walk, put it in. I want to do that. Fix the walkway out here
Cool.
because it's slanted, and just get some really cool. Try to doors for the fireplace back here,
That's
the
what you're
mantle.
saying. Yeah, I think that would look really nice.
This house was built in 1927, so it's that Craftsman era.
Such a cool fireplace.
It is cool. So that's coming too. So I'm going to get the bolt in. So they make
Yeah.
and then with the doors.
Yeah.
And so they sell them at. They have the originals at those restore shops.
Yeah.
So they're like $50.
You got the gas line hookup right there, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to use wood though.
Are you? Cool.
Yeah, it's got a wood. The guy checked it out. He said you can put wood in there as well. So
Yeah.
the damper,
Heck yeah.
everything works. So I
Sweet.
think the smell of the wood in here and that would be really cool.
Are you gonna smoke cigars in here at all?
Maybe in the attic.
In the attic? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do it in here because
Yeah. All
And-
the equipment and everything.
and
I get
people
it.
don't.
Yep. I
But
get it.
you'd be surprised at the girls that love when we were smoking
Yeah.
downtown outside.
Yep.
They'll come like, "Oh my God, my grandfather
It
used to
reminds
smoke."
me of-
yes,
yeah,
and it reminds me of
always.
my dad. It reminds me
Always.
of, and they don't mind the smoke.
Yeah.
Cigar's a little different than cigarette. It really is. I mean, it's potent though. It's just
Well, you're a distinguished, good-looking fellow too. You're stylish. Always got a cool hat
Oh.
on, some Ray-Bans. So I'm sure that
thank
doesn't
you.
hurt. You're also a local celebrity, so maybe they're just trying to meet you.
maybe. I doubt it. I doubt it. They got better things to do. You're funny. But yeah, I'd like to try it. Maybe upstairs in the attic, have a little club in there.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good
Like-
space.
The old Greek guys used to have coffee, cards.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah. Go play poker.
I'm not Greek though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play poker. Yeah.
You're Albanian or
No, Syrian.
Syrian? Okay, I couldn't remember what
Yeah,
you.
100%. So I did a
100%.
I did a DNA, and Elise is like, I have never seen anybody come back 100%.
Really? Well, one of those like 23andMe type things.
This was
Prick yourself and.
what do they
send
call
off
it?
the
Yeah, it
mail.
was no, it's 23andMe went out. What's another one? Ancestry.com.
Sure. Yep. Yep.
So yeah, it showed both my grandparents on both sides all came from Syria.
Okay.
So back in late or early 1900s, they came here.
Wow. Yeah.
Long time ago.
Sure.
Now I don't look. Some of the Syrian people I know look really Syrian, but I don't know. But everything, what they call it, Levant, or I can't remember the name of that.
You
That
just look
area.
like- you just look like Joe.
100%. Yeah, 100%. That's the sad thing. But yes, I
100% Joe.
do. Yes. But I was really shocked too to have 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't see that. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not a anthologist or whatever they are, but I don't know what you call it. That might not be right. But yeah, I wouldn't ever expect that.
No.
I know I'm a mutt. We always thought we were German and Irish. I have a very Irish last name, German heritage. Found out a lot of Scottish.
Really?
Yeah, no idea. But my brother he's big into the ancestry stuff
Yeah.
and traced everything way back. But my mom's dad came over on I think a steamship in the early 1900s from Austria-Hungary when
Nice.
things were really popping off over there and things were about to get bad before the war. So I think his mother, sent him on a ship over here, I think to New York, and his uncle was here. I think
Nice.
he came over by himself, met his uncle, and then eventually they ended up in Barberton, and he was a baker and worked for B&W making boilers, and
Wow.
ended up owning a couple apartment buildings too. So did fairly well for himself for a first generation.
Was he into the Barberton chicken?
The Belgrades.
Belgrades and Milches and-
yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking of. I know we went there a few months ago. Yeah, it reminded me of that, being a kid. That was definitely Hoppeking Garden. And
Yep.
yep, that was Barber-Tucky, man.
Oh,
The chicken capital of the world.
Tucky and Barber-Tucky, we
People
call
look at
it.
you funny when you say that, and you're like, yeah, you must not be a local, but it's the chicken capital of
Either
the world.
you love that chicken or you hate it.
Yeah.
It's not like Kentucky Fried. It's not.
Yeah, totally
It
different
doesn't have
thing.
that seasoning or any of that stuff. But
Yeah. What's the cultural thing? It's
Serbian.
Serbian, right? Yeah.
Serbian.
Yep.
so and we got to know Dale Millich, Dale and Rick that own Millich's.
Milches, yeah.
We went. My brother and I went there so many times.
Sure.
he ended up taking us to the company picnics at Cedar Point.
Oh man, that's cool.
That
Yeah,
was fun. Those guys were a blast. We
Yeah.
had a fun time. That's where we gained probably 40 pounds
sure.
in 3 or 4 years, just eating.
I'm sure.
Eating milkshakes, chicken. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a big plate. It's usually falling off. The bread's
Oh.
usually falling off on the table.
I think I'm doing good when I get double coleslaw because
Yeah.
it's saving one fry. But yeah, no.
Yeah,
All
that's
that
good stuff, man.
breading.
People don't get it, but they do look at you funny when chicken capital of the world right here in Barberton, Ohio. So I never really understood that all my life either. I just know that's what it is, so I just repeat it.
And a guy Mike worked with got him to go there because they'd go there all the time.
Yeah.
So we never even heard of it.
Sure. Someone today at the chili cook-off was talking about Belgrade's. Debbie Pickens while we were sitting there. I'm trying to remember what she was saying.
You guys ought to have a chicken cook-off. That'd be kind of cool. Who can match Barberton chicken?
All right. Well, we'd have to bring a grill or something up. I'm surprised we don't have a grill out back, honestly. It's kind of chill as our office is.
Well, speaking of cooking, I got on GPT and I said, I love Bojangles
Yeah.
chicken biscuits.
Okay. Yeah.
And they said, you know what, that's just like blah, blah, blah. It just went on and on. I said, would you like a recipe for their biscuits?
Sure.
Yeah. So I did. And how about the chicken? So we did. So Lisa put it all together. The first biscuits they didn't do any good.
Okay.
The chicken was phenomenal.
Okay.
The batter, and it was really close to that, which is amazing.
Really? Huh.
And then the second time the biscuits were really good. They rose up and
So they always have some secret technique, whatever it
Yeah.
is. Letting it.
a lot of butter in those.
A lot of butter.
I love butter. Yeah.
Letting it raise a certain amount of time. So we did the chili cook-off today. So I'm going to spill the sauce a little bit. This is kind of my little secret with chili cook-off. Make it 2 days before.
Really?
That's the secret, man.
Let it sit.
Let it sit. Cook it. Let it heat up. Do its thing. Cook it all the way through. Let it come down to temp. Put it in the fridge for a day. Eat it the next day. Heat it back up. Always better. Lets everything just mingle and meld together.
That's a good idea.
That second heating is it's a little thing I've learned recently. And I always feel like I made good chili all my life. I never made bad chili, but something about making it a day or two in advance and letting it sit, it just makes it better. So,
I wonder if it's like that with spaghetti sauce. Same way.
I bet, yeah, because when you get in the fridge the next day and the pot of spaghetti is just sitting in there and you get a fork out or before bed, it always hits.
I love sauce, man. It's just my favorite. Spicy sauce, arrabbiata sauce.
Well, I did a spicy, like a hot and sweet and spicy today. So brown sugar and then cayenne. I do a little white pepper, which a lot of people I don't think cook with white pepper, but it's great in soups and sauces. And it kind of hits.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, it hits a different spot on your tongue. It's a different location of warmth, but it's really like a nice mild warm. So a lot of soups have white pepper in it that you may not realize, but yeah.
He's just not a realtor. He's a cook.
Yeah.
Man of the town.
Yeah, well, man of the town because of the duck truck.
The duck truck. Yeah, you have a beautiful girlfriend. You take care.
Yeah. Carrie would. Yeah,
I didn't mean that by that with Carrie.
No, I know. I was just joking. She's too good to me anyhow. So, but yeah, I mean, you're the man of the town. You're the man of the hour, if nothing else.
You know what? I got burned
Your
out.
studio
I got
space.
burned out with that stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
But you just got to regroup.
Yeah. What? Tell me, what are some of your favorite memories of downtown? Like the 4th of July doing fireworks or
When it
any
used
event in
downtown
particular,
was the
or-
very first Fire and Ice
Yeah, I remember that
on 4th Street.
Yeah,
They
Yep.
put that huge
Friday.
thing up. It was free.
Yep.
Well, I went downtown. So my mom died in 2013. So the last day, December. And first Friday, well, gosh, I don't even remember what date. So first Friday came up. Her burial was on first Friday.
Okay.
It was so cold. It was sunny, but it was so cold.
Sure.
And, Lisa, Fran, I think Ted, they said, you got to get out of the house. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Went downtown, took the camera.
Yep.
I got some of the best pictures that night, but I couldn't feel my fingers. Man, it was like, it had to be 15 degrees outside. It was really cold.
I feel like I've seen some of maybe this series that you're referring to.
The guy that did the carvings from Cleveland or
Yeah.
Medina, Oh, he loved. I mean, he was just ice was hitting him right in the face, and
Yeah. Yep. I remember there was a crazy band out in front of Buzzman that night,
Yeah.
shooting flames, and yeah.
yeah, that was one of my first times there. And then when we opened up 2015, we had a grand opening,
Yeah.
and little place on Court or 4th Street, and it couldn't have been. Oh my God! If it was, what, 24 feet by 40, maybe
Okay. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
space inside.
Yeah. That sounds about right, honestly.
There had to have been. I got video of that. Probably several thousand people came in for an open house.
Oh man.
I could not believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
you couldn't move in there, and it
Sure.
was constant. It was a constant flow of people, and I really felt like this was great. I felt like I was home, and then we moved to Market Avenue, which I liked the spot on Court, but it was taken already by another photographer.
Yeah.
So Steve Kuhn put me in the Market Avenue place, and he said, well, eventually that's going to open up. And so when it did, I moved over there. But I met a lot of good people downtown.
Yeah.
Smoking cigars outside.
Yep. I was gonna say, yeah.
And I got Characters of Canton started, which was one of those things where it started out with some guy. I kept hearing this whistling. It was in the wintertime, another cold day. I kept hearing somebody whistle, great whistle. And then I looked up, and there's this old black guy walking down the street, and he's whistling. And I said, whoa. And I asked him his name, and I said, where are you headed out? I'm going to get something repaired. And we had a little talk, and he told me about what he did. And I said, you mind if I put your picture on online? And no, not at all. And that's how it started. And that grew so quick.
Yeah.
And the thing that really accelerated it was I got involved with the police canines.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Ryan Davis, he had his dog was killed at
Yeah.
Fisher Foods,
Yeah.
and it was really, really sad. And when he got his new dog Tuco, so Jethro was killed.
Okay.
He got Tuco, and I reached out and asked if I could take a picture of
Yeah.
him, and we went down to Hercules.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
old
that's a
Hercules.
Cool, yeah, that's a cool spot. The old factory.
And I put that up there, and my God, there had to have been, that page had to have like, in the beginning there was probably, I don't know, maybe 2,000 people liked the page.
Yeah. Still decent. I mean, yeah.
After that, I think it was over 8,000 or 9,000 that went up.
Wow.
And 600 comments an hour were coming in. It was a lot. It was
Jeez.
just huge.
Yeah.
And that just kind of like shot me. I had no idea that was
Yeah.
going to even do.
Yeah.
So it was really crazy. But
That's really
again,
cool.
I got kind of burned out with that.
Sure.
People started doing what I was doing, and then they were confusing me with somebody else. And it's like, you know what?
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. A lot of times, the adverse reaction from the public. You think you're doing something good for someone or something else, or, I'm sure there was people that probably wanted you to do stuff to help them, or
Yeah. And then I remember I was in a hospital with somebody, and I'm getting a text on my phone, and it said, hey, you got to take this off your Character Canton page. This person, this cop is not good. And well, I had photographed the cop 2 years prior,
Yeah.
and he was questionable on something that just happened. I can't, what am I going to do? It's like, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I'm a racist, and then I'm this, and then it's like, oh my God.
This is a public page where
Yes.
we're not advocating anything
I
here.
know.
We're just, hey, this is this person's story. That's it.
And what he was 2 years ago, I didn't.
Yeah.
He was fine. I know.
Sure.
So I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. How would you?
And
It's
so
not-
it got to that point. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
It sits out there in Wonderland or wherever it's at. But I thought about archiving the page and just let it go. I had like 17,000 followers on there.
How many people do you think you've shot? Any estimation? Any idea?
Probably over 1,000. Maybe
That's a lot.
Maybe 1,200 people.
That's a lot.
Humans in New York inspired me. I love that page.
I've seen that. Yep.
And that got, of course, New York. There's so many
Dude,
people that.
it's a melting pot. I've been there a few times. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
Elisa and
fun.
I went there. It's the first time we'd been there, and I was amazed at how many. And that's right before COVID.
Oh, okay.
And how many
Yeah.
people were there, and nobody come up to me and asked me for money. I was thinking we were going to get bombarded by homeless
Yeah.
people. Nothing.
Huh?
Not a thing. And it was the cleanest streets around. I couldn't believe how clean that place was.
Really? That's
We
interesting.
went to Times Square, went everywhere.
Yeah, Times Square, man. What a cool place. Did you get any like street meat? Hit any of the vendors right there? Any of the
Yeah.
halal.
We
The
did.
white sauce and
Oh, we went to the cigar shop. There was a
Yep.
went there. Went all over the place. With only 2.5 days. We're kind of
Yeah.
went to photograph a funeral for a client of mine that I did their wedding probably 12 years before,
Okay. Yeah.
and he was a military guy and I think 7 times overseas.
Yeah.
And built like it's unbelievable. And got sick. His aorta exploded and he died.
Jeez.
She goes, Joe, you brought us together with pictures, and I want you to be the one that ends it. And I thought, man, that was so hard.
That's tough. Yeah. I mean, that's a seriously personal connection.
Yeah, and it was at the military base in New York. What's it called? Oh God,
Shoot, I'm not sure.
it's a very
Sorry.
prestigious. Oh, it'll come to me. Anyways, that's where we were at.
Yeah.
And so it was hard.
Yeah.
And one of the people in the funeral said, is he family member? And she goes, no, he's just a very good friend. She goes, because he was really crying. And I couldn't help it.
Sure.
I was taking pictures. They had a little girl and a little boy. The boy was probably 3 years old and she was probably 11.
That's tragic. Yeah.
And when they came and handed the flag to all 3 of them, oh my God, that was hard.
You're not a human if you're not tearing up
No.
with that. I mean, it's impossible. You know,
And
it's hard not to.
she said that the kids asked, where's Daddy was going to text us. The little boy didn't have any idea. And he just was such a hard
How do
thing.
you handle that? That's, man, I can imagine.
I met Lou Rawls. You know who Lou Rawls was? He's a singer, black guy.
Okay.
You'll never find another love like mine. He said,
Okay.
so yeah, he married a waitress, or no, stewardess. She lived in Green,
Okay.
and I can remember this. Franny we had caller ID. We were in North Canton on Pittsburgh Road, and caller ID pops up and says Lou Rawls, and she's like, "Yeah, right, that's Lou
Yeah,
Rawls."
sure.
It was Lou Rawls. And he says, "Hey," he said, "you come recommended. I'm adopting a child, and I'd like you guys to take the pictures." And I'm thinking,
Okay.
wow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
He was he was so cool. He was just a cool guy. When he came to the studio, he looked on the monitor, ordered pictures down there. We did more pictures at their house in Green. He had a place in Arizona. He had a place in California. But yeah, I mean, it was just such a neat thing. He ended up dying, unfortunately, of lung cancer. But he had such a cool voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stuff like that's just really neat.
I bet, man. And is that like probably the most famous person you think you've met doing something like that?
Probably.
I
Yeah.
mean, you seem to do a lot of big events and meet,
I meet so many people that I don't know if you knew who Bill Haynes was.
Haynes Crisscross? Yeah. The
Okay.
mansion out in, was it Matthew
Perry? Yeah, Perry.
Oh, yeah.
Bill is probably the most laid back. I want to say hillbilly. I can say that because he was just so fun.
Okay, we've chatted about him before, I think. I went to high school with his granddaughters. They were twins, same age as me.
Okay.
Kathy and Connie.
Okay.
Were their names.
Oh, I photographed his niece's wedding on his property.
Oh,
and that's
God,
how
yeah.
we had met. And
Sure, yeah.
he invited me to his house. And his house was 21,000 square feet. It was huge.
Insane. Yeah.
And
the
it was
woodwork and the stairs.
Oh yeah,
all
there was
the
no money.
animals
There was
and-
no shortage of money on that.
He had the zebra. I think he had a zebra or something.
Yeah, there was so much stuff there. The guy was he had a turntable in his garage. So when you had like a roundabout, so you go in there and just turn the car back around. It's just like,
He was Bruce Wayne.
my God.
That's so cool.
But I remember going to his house. He wanted to show me pictures because he photographed from the airplanes in World War II.
Okay, that's what
He
my
photo-
dad did in Nam.
That's what
Night
he did.
reconnaissance.
He did in,
Yep.
and he opened up the door and he had Tony Rome with suspenders on, a flannel shirt and blue jeans.
Nice.
And the guy's probably a billionaire, or
Yeah.
if not close to a billionaire. I mean, he had to be very, very close.
I would think so. Just a good old boy.
But he had a private plane. He would take his grandkids. They'd fly down to Florida.
Yeah.
They'd fish and they'd come back.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, a jet. Had somebody fly it for him. And
So
so I don't know if anybody
What a
out there had the crisscross directories were the books that were about this big.
Yep.
And you could look up businesses, people
Yeah.
from addresses or streets or last names or...
So when I first started at Cutler, they had we had some kind of subscription with them, and it was like an online digital Haynes. So I remember going on there, like my very first year, trying to get, just people to send flyers to, emails, that kind of stuff, just building a sphere. I remember using that for all that stuff.
And you had the digital form.
We had a digital one.
Yeah, this was like,
the actual manual. I remember the Haynes
those?
manual. I remember it from back in the day.
Huge.
I never used it, but I do remember it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's probably like one of the coolest. I've photographed some very, very prestigious people, and some people I would never care if I saw again. But it's just
sure, I bet.
Some of the most humblest people were the nicest, and some of the people like Mr. Haynes, though, he had money.
Yeah.
But he was the coolest.
Yeah.
And he always killed us. I said to him, I said, come to these country clubs, and these people treat vendors like myself like crap, basically.
Sure.
And he says,
you're the help, right?
He says, Joe, it's because honestly, those people are here on a shoestring. They shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
He said, if people that they're not like that.
Yeah.
And I says, I could see, because you're not like that.
Sure.
He was not like it. So, that was kind of a little lesson I learned. People are different. You just got to go with the flow.
Yeah. It's the best way to stay stress-free and
God.
not get too upset. Just sure.
Well, some of the stressful weddings are very stressful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't do many of them anymore, just maybe 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah.
And that's my choice.
Yeah.
Because they're very stressful.
It's got to be perfect, right? It's somebody's perfect day, I've never been married, but I've seen bridezillas.
Well, a lot of times the mothers are living the wedding they couldn't afford through their daughters.
Yep.
And it just happens
Nightmare.
that way.
So much direction and
And we get the brunt of it.
Yeah, I bet. What craziest thing you've ever seen or encountered while just shooting? Like, say, how about real estate, shooting a house? Ever seen like a squatter or walked in on like a naked tenant or anything crazy that comes to mind?
No, not yet. No.
All right. Just, hey, you never know. I've never walked in on a person. I've had other agents walk in on squatters. I had a listing where I could tell people had been squatting and coming back and forth and partying and empty beer cans and stuff like that. But,
Well, I've been in places like that.
Yeah.
And I've been in places where, East Cleveland, where it's like that, and you don't know what you're going to run into.
Sure.
So I always carry.
Okay,
I carry, because I don't, you know what?
Yep.
I'd rather be tried.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. So they get tried by 12 and no.
Carried by 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Tried by 12.
Because I don't want to. I'm going in to do these people a favor. Some of the realtors don't even want to show up there.
I've had a couple of those myself. I've had some of those where, other women have been like, hey, can you go do this? And sure.
I've offered the ladies that don't have somebody.
Yeah.
If you go in an open house, you don't feel comfortable, call me.
Yeah, of
If I
course.
shoot for them, call me.
Yeah, 100%.
I said, I don't have a problem going. I'll sit.
Yep.
And
Sit in the car or whatever.
and I've told Elise, I said, hey, these, it's not my job, obviously, but I do work for them, and I feel that
Sure.
I'd want somebody to do that for her.
Sure.
If I couldn't be there, I want somebody to do it for you. So
Yeah.
that's what I do, and
100%. Yep.
I just feel it's safer. Being a woman and a realtor, sometimes it's a little,
scary.
especially open houses.
I talk to Carrie about that all the time as a newer agent. I just trying to help her with that. I've never encountered that as a man, as a realtor, but I think about that, open houses and showings and the things that I don't worry about or think about, totally different for them, right? So, it's an unfortunate reality, but you gotta.
Well, I was gonna say one of the most bizarre things was I walked in to this lady's bedroom, and she was downstairs talking with the realtor, and I walked in this bedroom, and there were life-size dolls.
Okay.
Not just one, but
like mannequins or dolls that you would use for something.
No, like Raggedy Ann, but huge.
Okay.
But scary looking
Like
dolls.
stuffed animal type.
Really scary looking
What?
dolls. Like,
So was she
one of
having
those.
tea parties and hanging out with them?
I don't know, but man, it freaked me out. And those always it's like their eyes were like a Pinocchio, but they were full sized, like just bizarre.
Yeah.
On the dresser, on the bed, and I thought, whoa. And then I walked down the basement, and there was this I turned the light on. There was this life-size doll on a pool table, just like staring at, just like Okay, that's
Wow,
freaky.
House of Horrors, yeah.
Well, yeah, and the lady
Crazy.
you wouldn't ever guess, like, no, I don't understand that.
So the photos, I imagine they ended up in the photos.
Well, I'd take them out.
Oh, could you take them out?
Photoshop. Yeah, I
Okay.
had to remove them.
I was wondering.
I wouldn't want to go in there. If I would make sure if I was the realtor, I would say, you know what, you need to
tough.
get that stuff out of there because you're going to scare people.
It stigmatizes. So yeah, people would call it the dollhouse or something. It reminds me of a nice house I sold in Bobolink a few years ago. Big house. I think it was like 300,000 back then. It's probably 420 now. Her single lady, older woman, was downsizing, moving to South Carolina. Awesome, just salt of the earth, wonderful woman to work with. Her husband was a hunter. In her dining room, the entire, it's a grand dining room in this big house. The entire thing was one humongous like turkey case. He was a hunter and had life-size, 3 or 4 of them in this enormous room-size glass case. Just with these giant turkeys in it that took up the entire dining room. So as the realtor, I can't tell you how many agents just referred to it as the turkey house because of that. So
why would you?
It was very interesting. I don't know. It was a huge house, but it was just an odd thing to have.
Well,
it was there.
Down in T County, you're familiar with
Yeah,
T County?
yeah, oh yeah, yep. Tuscarawas, baby.
Yeah, I walked in this one house and the room was maybe, I don't know, 12 by 15.
Mm-hmm.
There had to be 9 deer head in there.
Oh, wow.
9.
That's a lot, yeah.
And so I asked the realtor, I said, you want me to take these out? No, man, this is T County. This will probably sell quicker.
Yeah,
that way.
leave them up. Yeah, we want people to show up.
Oh, my God. Awesome. I said, seriously? He goes, yeah, serious. You'll be all right here. And I said, okay.
Yeah,
well, yeah, we did. Huh. It's freaky, though.
Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of animals to have right there stuffed, I guess.
Well, at least it's not a person.
Yeah. Can you do that?
I think you can. Our old priest, from the old country, when he first funeral he attended in Syria, he said, walking down, greeting people, and gets to the end of the line, and here he goes to shake the guy's hand. Here it's the corpse.
What?
They had him sitting in a chair.
Oh man, they had it like posed and everything.
They had him posed.
Oh my gosh, that's too much, man.
So when Lou Rawls he passed away, so his widow called. Mm-hmm. Her mom had died. Was her mom died? Yeah, her mom died. And she wanted the whole thing photographed. It was a 3-day thing. Okay. They were, I think, from Jordan, maybe Jordan. Oh my God. People come up to me and said, this isn't very nice, you taking pictures of the funeral. I said, now her brother was this big Bubba. Mm-hmm. I said, see that guy right over there? You go talk to him. Yeah. And I said, they hired me. So I'm here doing pictures of what they want. So it was, the more they will, the more they wanted. The more they wanted to send this overseas, back over. And I wasn't doing video, I was just doing photographs. They had somebody doing video. But one of the coolest pictures I ever took, I think in my history, was we were in a mausoleum and her dad was this big guy and her brother, he was a big guy, and the other brother wasn't, so big, but it was, the crowd had left and I was in there with them. There's the 3 of them in there. My brother, I think, was right outside. And there was just a little bit of light coming in, and the dad had his hand on the casket. Mm-hmm. And the one brother had his head down between his legs, and the other brother was like this on the... That picture, I know I could win awards with it, and I promised her I would not show that to him. That picture was like in my head, and it still is probably one of the best pictures I think I've ever taken. I
was going to ask too. Yeah, well, now that you said that, so that probably stands out as like your favorite.
That's probably that
most
picture
memorable, there, maybe.
Yeah, that's because cool. It was like there was so much emotion in that picture.
Sure.
And the other one, the other funeral in West Point, that's where it was at. West Point.
Yeah. Yep.
Those pictures were. I mean, I put a few of those on Facebook because she said that's fine because I want people to see. Sure. But yeah, it was. Those were if that didn't yank on your heart, you're not human. Sure. You're not. Sure. Just not. But some of the expressions, and you can't help that. I mean, you don't get that at weddings very much.
Yeah.
I mean, the people are happy and excited, but you really don't get that type of, I don't know what it is, but there's something about tragedy, and I think that's why news sells, and that's why,
It's unadulterated, right?
yeah,
It's
and
human
you're looking at
emotion
people
and-
at, they're not, everything is dropped, that veil, they're hiding behind this veil all the time, that's gone.
Yeah.
And you're looking at the raw whatever's going on in their lives, and
that
it's,
ego veil has been ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
I mean,
that.
you become human.
Yeah.
And I think those are some of the most like intense pictures.
Sure. I would agree to
I've-
that. I really would.
I photographed several funerals, and
It's got to be tough, man. Yeah.
especially when you got little kids involved.
I bet. Yeah. Oh God, can imagine. Do you have what do you have a favorite subject to shoot? Like things like what's something that you enjoy, just like landscapes or?
I love shooting architecture,
Okay.
and that's where houses come in.
Sure.
And I love people. I love this classic people, just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
The characters of Canton's awesome.
Characters
I
of
think
Canton.
that really speaks to that. That's such
Again,
a
that
good
might
point.
come up again. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just like people in their element, like going into a barber shop and photographing somebody
Yeah.
cutting hair, or the person that's getting their hair cut. Like they're in this, they're in their own. They're not being posed. It's just
Yeah. Real world is their
Real world.
culture. Sheldon. I mean,
Sheldon. Exactly.
I mean that is something human being you can't replicate someone like that.
Sheldon is a bomb. I
Yeah.
love Sheldon, and I don't know. I haven't seen him for several months, and I'm worried about him a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. But
Yeah.
he's. I love it when he starts singing karaoke because he was. Sheldon's a bomb, man. I got some of those. I have to put them on here.
You should, man.
He'd come up and then he always wanted something. He wanted a little shot. I always have bourbon around.
Yeah.
And he had a little shot, and he'd stand there like this with his hands like this. It was just so funny. And he always thought I was married to Fran.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah, Fran she's a sweetheart. She made the studio.
Yeah.
She really did. I mean, she had the tolerance for a lot of people, and I always was. I didn't. I mean, I could
Yeah.
tolerate some, but I can't. I had to work. I mean,
Yeah.
Franny just was great with doing what she did, and still able to work, and still, people love Fran.
Yeah.
And Franny's the best. She still is. I
Yeah.
just
How's she doing?
Good, she's doing all right.
Good.
the macular really messed her up. She had that macular degeneration, and she couldn't work on a computer,
That's tough.
but she's good.
Good.
I'm
Yeah.
thankful for her.
Yeah.
A lot of good people in my life. You,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
family, my brother. Lost my brother Jim to COVID. Unfortunately, he was
Yeah.
he was a rock in photography. He was really.
Was he?
We used to tease him all the time. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he shot all Leica gear. He shot a lot of junk too, but he had Leica gear. And
Really?
that's how I got involved with that, and I ended up getting rid of it and back and forth. So we'll see.
Yeah. So did he shoot first? Was he kind of into?
Oh yeah, he was young. He was older than me.
Yeah, he was into it.
I'm the baby,
Yeah.
but he did it for fun.
Yeah.
Never did it for a profession.
Okay. Yeah.
I was the only one who took it and ran with it, and
Yeah.
my dad shot for fun, my brother Mike, and so I was wanted just like, you know what, I wanted to get into this and get
Yeah.
involved. In 1982, when I graduated high school, I took my graduation money and bought my first real professional camera.
That's cool.
Yep, it was a Nikon F3 High Point
Okay.
film, and it was $1,000 back in '82.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Right. That was like the best. Is it still? I mean, that was always. I remember.
Nikon, Canon,
Yeah.
Fuji, they're
Yeah.
all,
Okay. Yeah.
and the Leica is way up there. So Leica is just more of the
Sure.
rich man camera.
Man, I was born in '83, so you graduated a year before I was born.
Yeah, yeah, isn't
wild.
that crazy?
Yeah.
Elise was born in '70, so I was born in '63.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we got all the centuries covered. Looks like.
Mike was born in '49. My brother was born in '51. My other brother.
Huh. Yeah, my mom was 45. My dad 45 also. Huh, that's crazy. Did you? What were the '80s like? How old would you have been in the '80s? You'd have been in your 20s.
Yeah, these were fun, but I was not the typical. I got my own. I had a welding business. I took welding up in
I
high
remember you
school.
saying you were a welder. Yeah.
And I bought a truck, I bought a 1-ton dually, and then got a welder, and I started doing that on the side and
For yourself.
for myself.
So you've always kind of
Yeah,
been a
because I worked at Canton
yourself kind of
Elevator
guy.
from
Okay.
'82 to '87. Then I had my welding business in that same time frame, but then I hurt my back, ruptured my lumbars, fourth and fifth, and,
Oh man. Yeah, I know about
Got
that.
into photography after that, and it's like,
Did you do the surgery?
no, thank
No?
God I
Oh,
did not. I feel like I
lucky,
was healed
yeah.
from that. But I
That's
get
no fun.
pains
Yeah.
off and on. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's, I was able to keep moving.
Yeah, good. That's important. Stay fluid.
Yeah, I just prayed for many times, and I felt like the majority of that was all taken away. And it's just, but I was a year and a half.
Yeah, it's a long
I
time.
went to therapy, and,
Yeah.
they didn't want to do surgery because I didn't want to do surgery either.
Sure. Yeah, why would you? I mean, especially younger. If you can avoid it, avoid it.
Well, when I went back
You
to
know?
work, wanted to go back to work. I didn't want to go back to work, and they said, "Well, no, we already filled your position." It was a non-union shop, and so
Oh, yeah.
it was gone. So
Yep.
it was okay. So I got into photography. So that
Huh.
pushed it, made it work.
What was the cultural temperature like back then? Like culture, what are some differences maybe back then between then and now that you've seen?
Oh, a lot. I mean, you could do just about anything you wanted to in the '80s. It seemed like
Yeah,
people were just nothing bothered people.
sure.
You didn't offend somebody.
That's how I remember the '90s when I grew up.
Yeah.
The '90s, I always tell people I remember it being like a very hopeful decade.
Yeah,
Like anything was possible or within
Yeah.
reach, or like
that's kind of like the '80s too. I mean,
Yeah.
you really had that. People were. It was just kind of cool. You could, not that smoking is cool,
Yeah.
but you could smoke anywhere you wanted to smoke. Even in
Yep.
doctors' offices, I think you
Airplanes
could smoke in. It was crazy.
that is wild. I do remember a little bit of that from being an '80s baby.
And
It's kind of crazy to think back. Like
weren't
going to
pre-
Olive
like-
Garden,
Yeah.
the smoking and non-smoking section.
It's like being in a swimming pool in a peeing and non-peeing section. Just like
what?
smoke still drifted over here.
Yeah, just hangs out on this side. I did never understand that, but yeah,
But now they said that smoking's coming back. It's cool again. I don't think it ever went away, honestly.
I think that just like media, they took it out of media, movies, that kind of thing. But I to your point, I don't think it did go away. I think just on TV maybe it went away, But yeah, I have friends that still to this day smoke, so
What's his name? Who's the guy that smoked 15 cigars a day?
Oh,
Talk show.
yeah, he was on Carson.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's his name?
Comic too.
Yeah.
I know who you mean. I
Big round glasses.
Yep. Yep.
And he said, I think Carson asked him about his doctor.
He's like, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know exactly.
He was like
the one-
George Burns.
Burns.
He was like 93, 94 years old.
yeah.
He smoked that much?
I remember him mentioning that too. He's like, at my age? Like, no.
It's like Fran's grandmother. She smoked all the time, and she lived to be 104, I think, or 105.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so at
that's
94,
good
she
genes.
goes to the doctor, and she's like, I quit smoking. The doctor says, at your age, why would you
What's
quit?
the point?
So it's not good for me. So it was so funny, but she lived 100. She smoked her entire
God
life
bless
from
her.
like 16 on.
No, I mean, just goes to
Man.
show. I mean, some people.
I don't think smoking really. I really think a lot of this cancer crap is in the food and the chemicals that we're.
I think so too. Yeah, food and things have really changed. There's a lot more choice now when it comes to that, which is kind of not good.
No, it's not. I mean, look
know.
at the ingredients and some of the stuff I look at. It's like, wow.
Oh, everything's got GMOs, what is it, genetically modified?
Yeah.
Everything. It's in everything.
And
That and the food coloring. Now that they're finally taking it out, it looks like starting next year. So
When I wear this glucose monitor,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell like if I've educated myself and Elisa, and if you get ice cream
Yeah.
and the very first ingredient is cream,
yeah,
you're going to do okay with it.
okay,
It won't spike your sugar.
Sure.
If it's milk and then sugar and then cream, forget it. But if the main ingredient is cream
yeah,
and then milk and then sugar,
Yeah.
sugar could be the third or fourth ingredient. You can eat that ice cream till the cows come home. It's not going to spike your blood sugar because there's so much fat in it. And fat keeps you. That's what
I
keeps
remember
your
you
weight
saying.
down.
yeah,
When you're glucose or insulin resistant,
Mm-hmm.
it takes a lot more insulin to bring your sugar down, and that insulin stores all that is fat cells.
Okay.
So if you keep your insulin below like 140, you're not going to really gain weight. You'll fluctuate a little bit. You won't
Yeah.
gain weight.
huh? Interesting.
I've done it now 4 months.
That's how long you've been.
Doing this with the patch, yeah.
How much weight do you think you've lost in that time?
I'm saying the same. I've lost from last October. I've lost 34 pounds.
Okay.
And it's before I had the patch, but I started doing that no sugars,
And maintaining it this
maintaining
way.
it, eating a lot more fat.
Yep.
More of a carnivore diet per se.
Yeah.
But then once I started to realize I can go to Mark's and get these little, I don't know if it's Giannino's chocolate
Okay.
or something in Youngstown, but they're dark chocolate, pure dark chocolate. It's probably 70%. It's not like the high 80%, but my blood sugar goes up like 10 points.
Okay.
So I can still eat chocolate
Good.
without eating 86, which tastes like, ugh.
Yeah.
But if you have Hershey's, regular Hershey bar, oh no, it just,
Spikes.
but it's just different with,
Yeah.
you still get that flavor.
I was gonna ask because I'm always seeing you post donuts and Giuseppe's pizzas. I'm like, how's this guy doing it? Like,
Giuseppe's Pizza, if I,
taking one bite and just giving the rest to Moose.
if I eat the top off of one of them to start,
Yeah.
it gets that fat in my system, and then I can eat another piece or two full,
Really?
doesn't bother me.
Huh. All right.
If you load yourself with fat first, it slows that sugar spike, and you don't have that insulin surge, and then you don't have the fat cells.
Interesting. All right.
People argue with you and say, no, it's calorie in, calorie out, but let me tell you,
Yeah.
to me, it's not calorie in, calorie. I can eat a lot of fat,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to gain weight.
I would agree with you too. I mean, people that are on diets, or I mean, the macronutrients. That's a big thing with God. What's the popular one right now? Where you're not eating carbs and stuff.
Carnivore?
Keto.
Keto diet.
Keto. Yeah, the macros and micronutrients and stuff like that too. So
I imagine you can
I think
eat,
you're 100% right
I
there.
imagine you could overeat and you're going to feel bad. But so I follow this guy. I think it's called the glucose factor or something. I don't know, but he's real popular with that stuff.
Okay.
So what he did, he tested a Big Mac.
All right.
Big Mac it spiked at probably 25 points, 30
Okay.
points, which he said it's not as bad as he thought. So what he did was, and you can do it with the app.
Okay.
You can order 4 beef patties on a Big Mac.
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
So there's 2 on there, so you can
Yeah.
order
Yeah.
4.
Double up. Yeah.
And extra mac sauce. He ate that and he felt miserable because he felt full, but his blood sugar did not spike at all. It's because the extra fat in the
bread?
meats.
Well, was it the other one because that extra piece of bread too, or?
No, it's
just
the
canceling
same.
that out?
It's the same Big Mac, but only has 4 pieces of meat
But
instead
the
of
meat's
2.
canceling out all the sugar and the bread and stuff and all that.
So all the
Yeah.
fat in that meat.
That's
So he
cool.
was like amazed. He said it did like 10 points maybe. I had to get to pull that up, but
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, if you wanted, but it was like $9 to do a Whopper, or not Big Mac.
I mean, you're gonna be full half the day probably. I mean.
Yeah, and if you eat fries with it, it just messes it up. Fries are bad. Like Wendy's fries.
Yeah.
If I eat like 6 French fries, my sugar is like. So there's so much stuff in those.
Yeah.
It's so much stuff in the oils and all that stuff. It's like,
Sure.
nah.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
But everybody should get one of these and try it for a couple months. It takes a couple months to really understand it.
sure, I would say trial and error.
It's like $90 a month for your kit.
Yeah.
You don't need a prescription.
Yeah.
Stello, I believe, is you go through Stello, STELO. But do it. You gotta try it.
Cool.
And you'll be surprised at the foods you can eat, and it's like, well, this isn't doing anything. And it usually takes an hour and a half to see that spike.
Yeah.
Unless it's pure raw sugar, then it's usually half hour. It's like, you're done.
So once it spikes, how long does it take to come back down?
Depending how healthy you are. That's why I think
So the faster the better. I'm
the
assuming?
faster the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like abuse your body, because I have insulin. What do you call it? I can't even think of it. My brain is shot.
That's
But
right.
insulin resistance,
Yeah.
it takes more because the Lisa's will go up and it'll come back down in half the time mine does. So that means she's staying in that a lot less time. I'm staying in that fat cell a lot longer than she is.
Okay.
So, and that makes a difference. So if you're healthy, your body, if you don't abuse sugar and like I used to, your body will take it in, take it out, just shoot it down. But when you eat it all the time, you eat it all the time like I did,
Sure.
you pay for it. And that's what the diabetes coming on, like type 2 diabetes, that type of thing. That's what this comes from, is pre-diabetic.
Sure.
So they're calling, this is the stage of pre-diabetes.
Sure.
Now, like for 30 days, my blood sugar average is 102, which is good.
Okay.
I mean, that's good. I mean, I get up in the morning, the fasting could be anywhere from 85 to 100. But ideally, you want it in the low 80s or even in the 70s.
So when you eat food like a slice of pizza or something, what level is it spiking to? Like a one?
I've had to go up to 165, 170,
Okay.
but but the more cheese and fat that's on that pizza, the slower that's going to go, and then you'll be okay.
So the key here is ordering double cheese, extra
Double
pepperoni.
cheese, sausage.
So that's why your pizzas are always loaded up.
Absolutely, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my God, this makes perfect sense now.
I've kept my weight. I'm at 177.
Nice, yeah.
I was at the doctor 4 months ago, and she goes, "You're the exact same weight you were 4 months ago."
Cool.
I was just there.
Good job, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting.
It's not easy to do, you know?
Not easy, but I'm still eating,
Yeah.
and I'm eating fat and
Yeah.
bacon.
Knowledge is power.
Sausage.
You know what I mean? We get these bodies, but they don't really come with instructions.
I know.
And sometimes you can figure it out, and sometimes not so much, right? So it's kind of cool. You get to watch that.
Well, and those guys that do
See
this,
it on
and even the
screen.
doctors I follow on there, they said the cholesterol is not bad for you. Your brain makes cholesterol. Your brain needs cholesterol to function.
Sure.
It is not bad for you. And the way the food triangle is, they said it's reversed.
Yeah.
We're taught to eat all these carbohydrates.
Yeah. No. That's to push farmers and.
And so I believe that. And people say, well, you're just brainwashed. Listen,
Yeah.
I see it in my own body.
Sure. Yeah.
If I was doing what they were saying and it didn't make a difference, I would say, okay, well, they're full of crap.
Sure.
But it's making a difference. So
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. Nobody should be eating that much bread and pasta.
no.
Excuse me.
And then orange
grain all
juice.
day. Yeah.
Orange juice. And they
Full
think,
of
well, it's
sugar.
healthy.
Yeah. Well, you can't even afford orange juice now. You go to a diner and it's $7 for a glass. It's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, and I like heavy whipping cream in my coffee.
Yeah, whipped cream's good. Yeah, the real deal stuff too that you whip up, man. We'll do it this next week for Thanksgiving. So I got some coming.
Well, no, I get the, what's it called? Sam's has it. It's 36% heavy fat cream.
Okay.
You can buy it. It's like $5, $4 in a
And a little
pint
carton there, or is
or
it?
quart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it makes the coffee taste better.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah.
Keeps the fat level there.
Yeah. There you go. That's
A little
the
bit of
fat.
sugar. Allulose is another great. And they haven't found anything that allulose does
What's
that's
that, like
bad.
an additive? or-
Sweetener.
Sweetener, I mean, yeah.
Tastes like sugar,
Yeah.
kind of. It's a lot better than anything I've ever had.
Huh. Yeah.
And you can make cookies with it. You can do almond flour and allulose and make chocolate chips. And so I'm getting there.
I'll try some. Yeah. You have to make some.
Oh, we'll have to do a little. I have an oven here.
That's what we should do next. A little food video.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll make some-
You have an oven in your place? You do have an oven.
Yeah.
We should do it there because I don't have nothing here.
100%. Yeah, we have a nice kitchen. So however you want to set up, that'd be hilarious
All
and
right.
fun.
This has made me hungry. I got to go and check on my brother.
Cool.
What, 8
Take him
o'clock?
that chili.
I will.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does.
See what he likes.
If he doesn't,
See if he likes
if
it.
he's in the hospital in the morning,
Yeah.
I'll call you.
I brought him the one I made. Yeah. Or don't. Just don't let me know. No, I made a second one. I don't know if I told you. Did I tell you the second batch?
No.
Apple pie baked beans.
No.
So it's chili. I took that chili base, and then I wanted to do something different, just to have, when everyone's eating the same type of chili, you want something just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's so it was that chili base. I added a can of apple pie filling, a giant can of Bush's baked beans, and then just stirred it all up and let that simmer. Add a little extra cinnamon and sugar to it, so add a little cinnamon kick, but it's really good.
I'll have to try it. I will try it.
Yeah, I'll bring you some of that.
Okay.
I only brought the other one, but I'll bring you the apple pie baked beans.
When you mentioned cinnamon, I've been putting cinnamon
Yeah.
and half a teaspoon and pure cocoa in my coffee, like half a teaspoon.
I put cocoa powder in my chili.
Yeah, cocoa powder.
It gives it a great depth, really good depth. So, yeah, I'll have to bring you some. It's not like overly sweet, but it's a nice warm chili with
Sure.
kind of a little bit of an apple pie kind of on the back end.
Cool.
It's a weird combo, but apple pie, beans, and chili, it kind of all goes together really well. So it was kind of a crowd favorite today. It didn't win
Okay.
any awards, but everybody
Well, we
liked
got to
it.
try it. All right.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'll bring some over.
All right, man.
Cool.
Hey, thank you.
All right, buddy. You too, Joe.
We'll be back. We're going to be in the kitchen next.
Yep. Sounds good.
Cookies. Try it. You'll be surprised at the foods you can eat, and it's like, well, this isn't doing anything. And it usually takes an hour and a half to see that spike.
Yeah.
Unless it's pure raw sugar, then it's usually half hour. It's like,
Come
yeah,
back
you're
down.
done.
Depending
So
on
once
how
it spikes, how long does it take to come back down?
So the faster
Depending
the
how
better.
healthy
I'm
you are,
assuming.
that's why I think
Yeah, well,
So
when-
the faster the better.
the faster the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you, me like have abused your body,
insulin.
you know, because I have insulin. What do you call it?
That's right, man. Yeah.
Insulin resistance.
My
Yeah.
brain is shot.
It takes,
But insulin resistance,
because the leases will go
it
up
takes
and it'll come back
more
down in half the
because the
time.
leases will go up
So
and
that
it'll come
means
back
she's
down in
staying
half the
in
time
that
mine does.
lot less time.
So that
I'm
means
staying
she's
in that
staying
fat
in that a lot less time.
cell
I'm staying in
a lot
that
longer
fat
than she is.
Okay.
So, and that makes a
cell
difference. So
a lot longer
if
than
you're
she is.
healthy,
So, and that makes a difference. So,
you don't
if you're
abuse
healthy,
sugar like I used to,
your body, if you don't
your body
abuse
will
sugar
take it in,
and like
take it
I
out,
used
just
to,
shoot it down. But
your body will
if you
take it
don't
in,
have
take it
the
out,
time,
just
so
shoot it
good.
down. But when you eat it all the time, you eat it all the time, like I did.
That's what you know. the
You pay for it.
diabetes
That's what
coming on, type 2
you know, the diabetes coming
that
on,
type of thing,
like
that's
type 2
what those come from,
diabetes,
pre-diabetic.
that type
Sure.
of thing.
So
That's
they're
what
calling,
this
you know,
comes from is
stage of
pre-diabetic.
pre-diabetes.
So they're calling, you know, this is
For
the
30
stage of
days, my blood sugar
pre-diabetes.
average is
Now, like
102.
for 30 days, my blood sugar average is
I mean, that's
102,
good.
which
I
is,
mean, I get up in
good.
the morning. it's the
I mean, that's
fasting
good.
would
I
be
mean,
from
I get up in the
85
morning,
to-
it's the fasting could be anywhere from
but
85
ideally you
to,
want it in the
100.
low 80s.
but ideally you want it in the
So
low
when you
80s.
eat food like a
or
slice of
even
pizza or something,
70.
So do you-
what
you
level is
eat
it
food
spiking to? Like
sliced
a
pizza or
one?
something?
I've had to go up to
What level is it spiking to, like a
165,
1?
170.
I've had to go up to
Depending
165,
on-
170.
The more cheese and fat that's on
Depending
that
on,
pizza, the slower
but the
that's
more
gonna go,
cheese
then
and
you'll be
fat
okay.
that's on that
So the
pizza,
key
the
here
slower
is
that's going to
ordering
go,
double
and then you'll be
cheese,
okay.
Extra
Double
pepperoni.
cheese, sausage.
So
Double
that's why your
cheese,
pizzas
sausage.
are always loaded up.
So that's why
Oh
your
my
pizzas are
God,
always
this
loaded.
makes perfect
Absolutely,
sense now.
man. I'm telling you,
Oh my God, this makes perfect sense now.
I've kept my weight.
77.
I'm at
That's- yeah.
I was at doctor 4 months ago,
177.
and she was the exact same weight.
I was at doctor 4 months ago,
Cool.
and she was your
job,
exact
man.
same
Yeah.
weight you were 4 months
It's
ago.
not easy to do.
I was
you
just
know?
there.
Not easy, but I'm still eating.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
getting
I'm
it's
eating
not easy, but I'm still
Yeah.
eating,
bacon.
and I'm eating
Knowledge
fat
is power.
and
You know what I mean? We
bacon,
get these bodies, but they don't really
Knowledge
come
is
with
power.
Sausage.
instructions.
You know what I mean?
And sometimes you can figure it out, and sometimes not so much, right?
I
So
know.
it's kind of cool. You get to watch that.
I mean, those guys that do
See
this,
it on
even
screen.
the doctors I follow.
Well, and those guys that do this, and even the doctors I follow on there, they said the cholesterol is not bad for you. Your brain makes cholesterol. Your brain needs cholesterol to function. It is not bad for you. And the way the food triangle is, they said it's reversed.
Yeah, no.
We're
That's
taught
to
to eat
push
all these
farmers and-
carbohydrates.
And so I believe that. And people say, well, you're just brainwashed.
And so I believe that. And then people
Yeah.
say, well, you're just brainwashed.
Sure.
Listen,
Yeah.
If I was doing
I
what
see
they
it
were
in my own
saying,
body.
it would make a difference,
Yeah.
I would say,
if I was doing what they were saying and it didn't make a difference, I would say, okay, well, they're
I would
full
agree.
of crap.
Yeah, I would agree.
But it's making a difference.
Nobody
So-
should be eating that much bread and pasta.
no.
Excuse
Nobody
me.
should be eating that much.
And
And
grain
orange
all
juice.
day.
No.
Yeah.
Orange juice, and they
Full of
think,
And
sugar.
orange juice.
Yeah.
Orange
you
juice,
can't
and
even
they think,
afford
well, it's
orange juice now.
healthy.
You go to a diner and it's $7 for a glass. It's crazy.
I mean, and I like heavy whipping cream in my coffee.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, and I like
The
heavy
real deal
whipping
stuff
cream
too.
in my
that you whip
coffee.
up, man. We'll do it this next week for Thanksgiving, so I got some coming.
Well, no, I get the,
Thanksgiving, so I got some.
Well, no, I get the,
it's
what's
36%.
it called? Sam's has it. It's 36%
You can buy it. It's
Yeah.
like
heavy
$5,
fat cream.
$4.
Okay.
You can buy
In
it.
the little
It's like
carton there, or is
$5,
it-
$4
Yeah.
in a pint
Carton there, or-
Yeah.
or quart. Yeah.
I mean, it makes coffee taste better.
Yeah. So
I bet.
I mean,
yeah.
it makes the coffee taste better.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
Keeps the
fat.
fat level there.
Allulose is another
A little bit of sugar.
And they haven't found
Allulose is
anything
another
allulose
great.
does.
What's
they
that,
haven't
like
found anything that
additives or
allulose
sweetener?
does
I mean, yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah.
Sweetener.
It's a lot better
Tastes
than
like
anything
sugar.
I've ever had.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than anything I've ever had.
You can make cookies with it. You can do
And
almond
you can put,
flour and
you can make cookies with it. You can do
chocolate chips.
almond flour and allulose and make
I'll
chocolate
try
chips.
some.
And
Yeah. You have to make some.
So I'm getting-
No problem.
I can do a little.
That's
Oh,
what we
makes-
should
we'll
do
do-
next.
I
A
can
little
do a
food
little-
video.
I have an oven here.
That's
We'll
what
make
we should
some-
do next, a little food video.